Welcome back to the Survival Horror, everybody. And the last we left off, we were actually in the midst of the residence. And in the meantime, we actually busted up some spiders. So, let's continue that. I gotta draw this thing. That is red. 2 eyelashes, an iris. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope everybody's gotten their sleep. Everybody's well fed. That's weird. Green. Four eyelashes. It's a butt. Orange. Cat's eye. 2 eyelashes. Looks like. Okay. a feeling that the enemies are not going to be normal here, because if the spiders are any indication, that I'm probably going to be fighting bugs. Just for a little bit. Gallery.
No, that wasn't part of our deal. But it's not necessary to destroy stars. What about my family? If I play my cards right. Jill.
Barry, I heard someone talking.
Oh, you heard. I think age is starting to take its toll. Talking to myself is becoming a bad habit.
Talking to yourself? You alright? What's gotten into you?
It's spooky in here.
I'm getting you worried, aren't I? But don't, I'm alright. I guess this creepy mansion has gotten to my nerves. Anyway, I think I'll go outside, get some fresh air for a change. Don't worry, I'm just going to get some fresh air. If I'm lucky, I'll get to waste some monsters along the way.
Yeah, that's not suspicious. Ooh, what's this? Is this a pickup? Can I pick it up? Plant 42 report. 4 days have passed since the accident. The plant at point 42 is growing at an amazing rate. Although there are many aspects about this plant, we know that in comparison to the other group of plants, the T-virus has had a substantially stronger effect on this one. The T-virus has drastically morphed its host anatomy as well as its size. Looking at its current state, it's difficult to imagine its original appearance. Nowhere on Earth will you find anything like it. We have also found that Plant 42 has two main source of... Do you mean sources? Or sourcei? Of acquiring its necessary nutrients. One source is through its roots. Somehow it has rooted itself down into the basement. Immediately after the accident, a scientist went mad and destroyed the aqua ring. Ever since, the basement has been like a pool. There's a high possibility. You're a T-virus. The T-pose virus. I can't tell if that's supposed to be that second one is just like your stream is full of dog shit. There's a high possibility that's one of the chemicals in the water that's promoted Plant 42's rapid growth. However, we have yet to determine the specific chemical. A bulb-like body of Plant 42 has been sighted hanging from the ceiling of the first floor. We are sure that it used the air ducts to reach the first floor. Numerous long tentacle-like vines are protruding from the bulb. We believe the vines are the second means of acquiring its nutrients. When Plant 42 senses prey, it uses the tentacle-like vines to capture its prey. After doing so, suckers on the vine drain the play of its blood. We've also noticed it has some intelligence. It's just some, not a lot. Oh. Now it's dog shit. We've also noticed that it has some intelligence. When it captures its prey, or when it's inactive, the vines twine around the door to stop possible intruders. Oh, okay, so it's literally like that dumb plant from Jumanji. Unfortunately, several of our scientists have already fallen victim to this Plant 42. When we heard the stories from the survivors, they all observed one thing in common. When the uniform petal-like flaps open and reveals its vital internals, it has a tendency to become more aggressive. Just kidding, or am I? No, you're not just kidding. One witness reported that it was trying to protect itself. Why it behaves the way it does is still unknown. Henry Sarton, May 21st, 1998. Way to go, Sartin. There's nothing special about you. Ooh. Spooky. Hello? The room 1 key. Ew, a key. Whoa! Stay alive. Ew, progress. Crispy. Crispy. When you're a zombie that's trying to a lady cop shoots you. I always figured, like, what if, like, these guys are actually, like, the moment they entered, they're, like, on hallucinogens because the Benson is, like, a massive booby trap. So it's not really a zombie that's actually just killing you. It's actually just somebody trying to, like, just try to calm you down from shooting it. It's like a really dark twist on like the whole Resident Evil like formula. Not only that, but like after you're down, you're like struggling to like get up and like you just get burned alive. Adding insult to injury. And that's a heavy topic, and we're going in here. Cops are just high the whole time. Thanks for the clipazine. Thanks for the other clipazine. A self-defense gun? I had to do it. We ran from those things, helping each other to survive, but Robert started to show the symptoms. I had to do it. Those damn things are pure evil. There was no other way. He would have done the same if it were the other way around. After I put him out of his misery, I had to just leave him in the bathroom. Now I'm probably the last one. How could this happen? I'd never forgive myself for being part of this project. Eventually I'll get what's coming to me, though. There's just no way to escape from this nut house. It's just a matter of time now. Everything is set. All I need is a little courage to get it done. Knowing that I'll leave many things undone is regret beyond words. But this is better than just waiting to turn into one of them. Please understand. At least let me end my life as a person. There's a message at the back. Linda, please forgive me. Damn. Super dark topic. Oh no. That's not a noise that I want to hear. Oh. Yeah, get off me! Crispy. means that there's going to be a zombie out there too. Ah! Ow! Get off me! Freak. Oh, I thought it was down. Jesus. It's only got one shot. A self-defense gun that fires 22 mag rounds. One round has already been fired. Ah, it's a one and done deal? Cool. Better save here. Oh god, can you imagine if it was just like, it's just like, instead of guaranteed save, it's save as possible. It's like you tried to save but you spilled ink all over you. Would you like to try again? That'd be terrible. Just, you are not guaranteed saves, and on top of it there's a chance of wasting an ink ribbon. That just sounds like absolute inventory hell. Ink penalty, try to save again. Better yet, the typewriter jams and you don't know how to fix it. Ooh, spooky. Whoosh. Yeah, Jill's got beefy legs. Don't let the Valentine fool you. Jill Valentine gets gains. Why are you getting more excited the more I push? Oh boy, shark time. Sharks! Ah! Uh-oh. It smells the blood! Yes, discard. Boy, howdy, that was close. Shark swam through the bar. Yeah, see, here's the thing that we don't understand, sharks. They don't believe in physics, and therefore they defy physics. Boy, how... Yeah, I'm injured. I am, like, injured. Open valve 3. Hello, Twitchy. Oh, God, I am skirting the surface of living and dying. Lol. How you doing? How you doing, boyo? Oh God,
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety. Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Okay, pressure's been released. Pull down the armored walls. Okay, looks like I'm safe, but I'm not out of the woods yet. Now I could possibly drain the water. Octopus. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Twitchy? It is very wet. Ooh. Grenades. They're soaked beyond use. Not with that attitude. You ever heard of salvaging? Oh. Sacred rounds. Precious food. Hello? Oh. Don't tell me you have to go through this. I do. I'm gonna move up here, and you're just gonna stay docile. The gallery key. See you later. If everybody's weakness, shark's weakness, toasters. I don't even know if that was a toaster. It looked like a transformer to me. Time to put away the sacred ammo. Sacred ammo. Is that a cowboy hat? There's nothing special. Jill, you just have no taste. Might be my taste now that I think about it. Break regulation, break uniform code that I have. Also, I actually do have one gripe about this game. So, they know, like, the zombies go for the neck when it comes to biting them, right? So, like, why doesn't anybody just, like, you know, grab a scarf? Just stop that whole mess from happening. But then again, they would probably go for the arm or, like, legs, and that's even more important. Sacred ammo with sacred gun. By the way, I'm trying to do like a Mass Effect Renegade only run. I gotta tell you, being an asshole is not for me. Like, it's so much easier being a good guy than a renegade. Goody Two Shoe Mythics is about being a good. Ah, peace! Ooh, pesticide. am an asshole in Mass Effect and Fallout. Well, in Fallout, it's fun, but in Mass Effect, decisions. So, for example, I just, like, exterminated the whole colony of Zoo's Hope, and I'm just like, I probably just made a really bad decision for the final Mass Effect 3 showdown. Complete heal. Let me guess, it's for this room. But first I want to figure out this door. Oh, okay. So this would be 6. This would be 3. And this would be 5. Yeah, I'm smart! Okay. Yeah, asshole it is. Yeah, like, I'm not getting that whole reward for in Mass Effect 3. What the heck is this? There's something written on the wall. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 4 plus 6 equals 10. 1 plus 6 equals 7. 10 plus 7 equals 17. 17 plus 3 equals 20. Oh. Yellow 6. UMB number 3. Oh, it's a math thing. I'm going to write this down. As like a step-by-step. And I'm guessing that 1 is probably... Yeah, that's what I figured. Water. So 1 plus 3 equals... MPO4. 4 plus 6 equals 10. Plus 6 equals 7. Ten plus 17 then plus 3 V-Jolt. It's a distinctively brown liquid. Drinks it. Okay. So if I recall that note, it said that the roots of that plant monster went down into the aqua tank. So I have to go back to the aqua ring, it sounds like. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. I'm more of a. I'm more of a Paragon. I'm sorry. I'm not Renegade for life. I'm too Paragon for Renegade. Meanwhile, somebody's gonna say your blood is weak. I think I just went the wrong way. Yeah, I did. I went the wrong way. Okay, back on track. There we go. I know it's a little bit redundant, like, for me to write down stuff, but, like, when it comes to, like, stuff like that, I have terrible memory. It says I missed something here. Ah, here we are. Looks like the control system for the water tank, but it's broken and can't be used. Gotta climb all the way down and all the way up. I will admit this for like the Renegade playthrough, that it's one of those things where it's just like, if you're a renegade, you get shit done. Like, there's no disputing that. I went the wrong way again. Ah, a dagger. Thank you. Running out of them. Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities in cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected by the tyrant virus have reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that the chemical in UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. Okay, already discovered that. We have named the UMB number 20 a new name, V-Jolt. If calculations prove correct, when V-Jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The V-Jolt can be made by simply mixing VP and UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these UMB chemicals. They have known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. Characteristics of UMB chemicals are as follows. UMB number 3, red, yellow 6, yellow, UMB number 7, green, number 10, orange, VP 17, blue, V-Jolt is a dark brown, so it turns into chocolate. Ah, okay. How do you want to access your experiment? I want a book puzzle. Oh yeah, you're dead, buddy. Oh god! It's got me still.
What the hell is this thing?
Clearly an abomination.
Jill!
Ow! My ribs.
I thought it was finished.
Yeah.
That was close. Thanks again.
Don't mention it. But what was that? What the hell's going on in this place?
Barry,
Something about that mansion still bothers me. But I think I'll stay here a little longer. We should split up again and investigate.
all right.
Hate to be that guy, but what is it about people... The Keymaster. What is it about people in, like, horror situations where it's just like, we should split up? Here, I'll keep this chunky flamethrower, which probably kills everything in just, like, a couple of seconds. You go with your dinky little pistol and have fun.
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
His radio set is just like so old school. I wonder if you can actually taste the herbs, like when you use them. You can't combine them. I can't triple poison heal myself. It's got to be done in a specific way. I know I'm taking a huge risk here. Come to think of it, I should probably save. Just for safety. Because sometimes this game is unforgivable.
This is Jill.
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. Doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad! Brad! Shit. It's broken.
To be fair, you probably didn't push the respond button. You're supposed to push and hold. Jesus, Joe, weren't you in the army before this? Uh-oh. Down, Fido. Okay. So why can't I just pick the herbs? Asking for a friend. Snick, snick. Ow! Why are there snakes in the mountains? Aren't they supposed to be cold-blooded? Ooh. Ooh, acid rounds. Nice. That's not who I'm concerned about, though. It is this creature that I'm about to face, and I remember it all too well. Ow! That, my dear friends, is a hunter. And they are ruthless beyond imagination. If you are not careful with those enemies, they can one-shot you. If you are at caution or below, they will decapitate you, or as Chris, or cut your throat as Jill. However, unlike the zombies, they don't come back after they've been killed. So you can take a breath of fresh air knowing that they're not going to come back. There's a door in the main hall where I haven't touched. Ooh. There's something handwritten. It's not dated. Nothing's changed. I never thought that this room I designed as an experiment would pay off like this. I can hide you safely for a while because nobody knows about the secret behind this painting. Not even Sir Spencer. Painting of a mansion in the back of the art room. No. Ooh, puzzle time. I regret taking my pistol. I need all the inventory I can get. Yes, a dagger. Mailed to the Chief of Security. X-Day is drawing up upon us. X-Day is drawing up on us. Execute the following procedures within 1 week. Prompt actions are demanded. Lure stars to a state and obtain BOW's raw combat data against stars. 2. Collect embryos of each mutated specimen as samples, including the tyrant. Dispose of the tyrant. 3. Ensure complete disposal of Arclade Laboratory, including all personnel and test animals. Disguise their deaths as an accident. When the above procedures are executed, report to headquarters for the further instructions. If, for some reason, you are unable to execute the procedure by the deadline, report immediately. In case of emergency situations, report directly to extension number 5691. Good luck. Umbrella Headquarters, Umbrella Incorporated. There's got to be a lot for one person to go through. My inventory's a mess. No. Emblem key. The key is designed with the emblem of the Spencer family, whose history is as old as Raccoon City. Cool. Get off! Oh. Okay. That was close. Whew. Talk about literally a close encounter with a third kind. MO disk. Huh. Weird. It appears to be a disk for rebooting a system of some sort. Guess it's just becoming more dangerous, I suppose. doorknob has been repaired. The balls on Barry Burton. Oh, thank you. Gotta drop some stuff off. Making a lot of progress. I wonder who would live here after knowing that, like, this place is booby-trapped to hell and back. There's a hole at your feet. Oh, it's a diary. November 29th, 1967. I can't get out. I have tried every possible way to escape, but only to be trapped, only to be faced with the reality that I'm trapped. I've been everywhere. The laboratory filled with large glass tubes filled with formaldehyde and those dark, wet, and eerie caves. What can I do? At first I didn't want to believe my eyes, but that familiar high-heeled shoe in the corridor, it was like reflex. One name came to my mind. Jessica. I don't want to believe they share the same fate as me. No, I can't give up hope. I have to hope they're alive. I haven't had it. November 30th, 1967. I haven't had anything to eat or drink for the past few days. I feel like I'm going crazy. Why is this happening to me? Why do I have to die like this? I was too obsessed with designing this ghastly mansion. I should have known better. November 31st, 1967. It was a dark and damp underground tunnel, and another dead end. But even in the darkness, something caught my eye. Carefully, I lit the last match I had to see what it was. A grave, but deeply engraved into the stone was my name, George Trevor. At that instant, it all became clear to me. Those bastards knew from the beginning that I'd die here, and I fell right into their trap. But it's too late now. I'm losing it. Everything is becoming so far away. Jessica, Lisa, forgive me. Because of my ego, I got both of you involved in this whole damn conspiracy. Forgive me. May God justify my death in exchange for your safety. George Trevor. A name is carved into the small gravestone. George Trevor. There's a switch. Press it. Oh, that sucks. He died here, and it's just... I could have escaped. It's probably looking at me like down like, son of a bitch. Ooh. Jesus. Ooh, a map. Inside the cardboard box lies the discarded shell of a molting spider. Gonna have to remember that there's a bunch of supplies down there. A red and a blue herb. One-way trip it is. The knob is broken. It doesn't look like it'll open. What kind of archaic nonsense is this? Precious ammo. Okay, so I'm not too far from a resupply. From a chest, not a resupply. I'm not too far from a loot box. Oy, boy. Is it boss battle time? I think it's boss battle time. Bye-bye. You're done. I did waste a shot, though, so I'm kind of upset. Giant snake got nothing. So the second interview wasn't done today, but I got the email with the link saying it's tomorrow. Ooh. Kind of close. By cutting it close, I mean that's exciting, but like at the same time, I'm nervous for you, man. It's just, oh. Are you nervous? I'm nervous. It's not even my job, and I'm just, oh. Whoa! Dude, I'm excited. I'm so excited for you. I know it doesn't sound like it, but I'm stretching. Okay, anyways. Nervous? I am excited because I can work from home doing it and help keep an eye on my girlfriend, too. I don't know if that's supposed to be a joke or like it's like there's actually something up, but like that actually just it's just like, and now I can make sure that nothing gets burnt down. I'm sorry. Okay. Her health isn't exactly right. No, the burn down the part would be on my end. Fair. Oh, I hope she's okay, dude. I'm sorry. Oh, I feel bad. That was a bad joke. So, literally, working on it, the stress is getting to her, even so after all the surgery, she is feeling it at all. Well, I mean, I've taken care of my dad through all his surgeries, like both knees, mind you, and his shoulder, whenever he needed it. So, I know the pressure, dude. It's there. I believe I have to go back to the garden with this battery that I have. I think I have to go to the garden with this battery that I have. Her surgery was for her migraines and such. Yeah. Oh, God, so it was technically like brain surgery? Jeez, that's rough. I hope she gets better, dude. Like, soon better. Not like... You know what I mean. I hope the pain goes away faster. There we go. They opted for nerve surgery instead of brain stuff first. Oh, gotcha. Literally take care of the root of the problem. It was working great until the stress built up again because I had no job. Yeah, it happens. And you're under a lot of it too, so nobody can really blame you on that. Speaking of working on stuff, I need to shave. I'm starting to get a little fuzzy again. Ah! You slithery bitches! Twice I've been bitten by a snake. None of the times have they been successful in poisoning me. So if pulls through, I have two options. First, being McDonald's, good benefits, good pay, have to shave. Second, being the healthcare place, great benefits, good pay, don't have to shave at all. Go for the second option! You don't have to get rid of your delicious man beard. Pika hates it when I shaved. But it looked like a... Apparently, you lose the years of bloodshed and war crimes you've committed. Apparently I look like a child. Well, I haven't seen you, but I'll take your word for it. If I go down to skin with the razor and shaving cream gel, I can clean myself up and look like a high school kid. I'll be a very tall high school kid. Perfect for infiltration purposes. Nobody is going to have school lunches. Ah. This place is creepy. So it's just like you just basically lose like 10 years of your life when you shave. I hate that it's giving me all this healing options. Yeah, almost 20. Jesus, dude. I wish I could look that good when I shaved. But then again, I actually do need to work out. My stature hides it all. I'm almost 300 pounds. Tall yet dense. Get the big hoss. Intensified healing. A clipazine. I don't need that right now. I'm honestly hoping you get the second option. Real talk, working from home sounds like a dream, especially in the situation that you find yourself currently in. Especially when it comes to money. What kind of benefits are we talking about? Like dental, like healthcare benefits?
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
How do you know
You're
it was me
alive.
when I was around the
Stop.
corner?
Are you with anybody, Jill?
No. But why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Enrico!
All the above because it's working directly with the healthcare. That's
Traitor?
fair.
Who?
That flak jacket vest is useless. She didn't even freak or try to shoot. Yeah, this is all just a normal thing for her. She's just like, oh my... Ah! Okay. My moment of panic is gone. Yeah, she... all her friends die around her. And she's just like, this is number 3. Ow! To be fair, though, I think I'd be pretty numbed at this point when it comes to, like, things dying around me. Like, this woman over here, like, witnessed a man getting mauled alive. By, like, a pack of, like, 5 zombie dogs, I might add. Like, he stood no chance. Would have been booking it faster than that, Jill. Jesus. Literally yogged her way to safety. Yes, I know it's jog, but yogged her way to safety. Oh, hell. Rawr. Whoa! Shit. Probably at 70%, and now I'm at 90% health. That spider just like charged his way towards me and just did not give zero shits who I was. Rolling, 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 rolling. But I think that does it for today for stream. That was 3 bosses. What it looks like. It's like I fought a snake, I fought a shark, and its sharkettes. And I fought a massive tarantula, and now I'm completely spooked and unnerved. Yes, I do have a spider phobia, and I hate it. If you see a spider, I will kill it. Without relent. So, thanks for those of you who joined. Thanks for those of you who followed, especially Julia Roberts, too. Thank you for the follow. That sounds like the most... I love spooters. They're creepy. Well, except for one. Tiny jumping spiders. Those things are cute to me. You can put a water droplet on them, and it looks like a bubble hat. Anyways, thanks for those of you who joined. Thanks for those of you who were watching the whole time. I really appreciate you. Like I said, Julia_Roberts 2, the second Julia Roberts, the clone. Thank you for the follow. And we're trying to reach up to 100 followers by the end of the year. And if that goal keeps going up, then yes, it's gonna keep. Then I'm gonna keep going into 110, then 120, then so on and so forth. And for the viewers, thank you so much. This helps me get closer to my goal, to being affiliate, and it helps my dream become closer to becoming a full-time streamer. So thank you so much, and thanks for those of you who joined. Bye-bye, stream. So many damn spiders. So many goddamn spiders. So creepy.